dude. This game's got so many damn glitches. I don't see you going past me. Yeah, I found this hole over here where you blow up the eggs.
And thank you, Coach. We are across the Hudson from Midtown Manhattan at MetLife Stadium in East Rutherford, New Jersey. This crowd a few minutes ago stirred into action at the side of their men in blue emerging from the MetLife tunnels. We're set to go as the Giants get ready to match up with the Tennessee Titans. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll take this one near the 25, call it the 26-yard line.
Watch it now, Barney, Barney. Hot! Detroit, Detroit.
Now the first running back drafted this year is Saquon Barkley. And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. So on the big tight end, holding.
Each and every year, we talk about very few tight ends coming into the league that are polished blockers.
You bitch slapped me.
Do it a lot in college. So it's a constant struggle and a constant fight to learn how to do it without holding.
So following the hold, they're in a bit of a hole here with a 1st and 20.
Let's go.
Oh, that's right.
They go play action here on 1st down. Flushed out right. He's got his man on the crossing route. 19 yards to pick up there. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
He's got the hook up to Odell Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And give him a gain of 37.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
Now the rookie first-rounder from Penn State, Saquon Barkley. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
The gun acted like it was shooting BBs.
Because when they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Back 99 Philly, here we go.
Here's Lauletta now on 2nd. And they do stop him, but he takes it all the way to the 2. That one goes for 24 yards. Pretty solid start for the rookie here on this first drive, Charles.
Able to have some confidence, stepping back into the pocket, move around a little bit, find open receivers, and deliver. That just means his confidence is going to continue to grow because he's getting more and more comfortable with each completed pass.
Where you at?
Back to throw, Lauletta. This will be caught at about the 6. And he will take it on in for a giant touchdown. Saquon Barkley with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Giants take it right down and score on the opening drive. Rosas now to kick this one away.
Well, that was kind of easy.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback. Mariota and the Titans break the huddle, 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line. Now a first carry for Derrick Henry. Give him 3 on 1st down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
What's the old expression, 3 yards in a cloud of dust? In this case, it's dust-covered pellets. It's no longer that old grass that we used to play on, right, and chew it up. Now we've got that artificial surface. You see the pellets go up. Still a nice play by the defense.
Throwing. Mariota. He's going to fire one deep. He's got a man. Complete. An excellent pickup of 34 yards.
I'd have to say that whenever you see a good post route run, they do not like to let it end without the catch. Hence, that great diving play.
Yeah, lay it up there, let him go get it, and he got it. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Going deep for Walker. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Strong safety Landon Collins, the one who got a hand in there, knocked it away.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
On 2nd down, Mariota again. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15.
That sort of requires a Titan, so. Oh.
The first red zone opportunity for the Titans. It's 1st and 10 at the 14. From the red zone now, Mariota. This will be caught at about the 5. And he couldn't quite get there. Tackled down at the 1. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. They hand off to their big tight end. And he will take this one in for a Titans touchdown. Jonnu Smith, his 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Titans are an extra point away from tying this thing up. So we're right back where we started, all even as the kick's away. This will be fielded at the 6. And he'll make it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
Ryan's dead set.
New York set to take the field. And
that's where they come help us, Ryan.
Long drive, but not just that.
Yeah,
they had a great air attack going. Did they stick with that?
You can yell at me.
I would think that they would, because if they were confident,
so you got to run a Madden game.
Starting backed up in their own territory, why would you change anything? They've got to be confident about what they're presenting and continue to do so.
Yeah, because the secondary, they really look clueless.
And that was
you're going to be 280 years old playing Madden still. You know that?
And no big plays by the defense to knock the ball away.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on 1st
You know
down.
me, I'm always helping other people.
You better have got some.
It's Barkley on the counter.
You got to come up with a better excuse than A-arm, trailing arm, whatever broke.
Calling no gain on the run there, and now they'll be
I don't
looking
give
at
a
a
shit.
3rd down.
Stretch your ass and back up against your
They know how to
dick.
protect the pass, but sometimes
God,
quarterbacks, they can also stop the run, can't they?
Is that what
Hey, whatever happened to that chick you were going to go on a date with?
We're so used to these guys just being defenders in the pass game. How about the guys who can come up and make the tackles? That's what we just saw there for no gain, too.
So that'll back them up 5. So the false start certainly doesn't help matters as they'll try again now. 3rd and long.
I don't know if we're going another one now.
Why?
It's Law let off play action.
So are you. Ice? Where the hell are we going?
Picked off by
Wow.
Logan Ryan. And he's going to score. It's a Titans touchdown.
Good day out.
Well, we know this defense has athleticism. Spots like that prove us right.
I love the way that
Just one badass weapon, but inaccurate as all get out.
The best athletes on the field, they play on defense.
Oh, I don't know. I was a kicker. You got to remember that now.
Come on, come on.
Fine. This will be fielded at the 6. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And now out come the Giants. And fresh off the pick 6, they've got to forget about that quickly.
In this case now, the guy throwing the ball, he's got to be like what we talk about with defensive backs who get beat for a long touchdown. Short-term memory, right back out there doing the things that he does best, and knowing that taking care of the ball is paramount. Here's his opportunity.
Comes back to those defensive backs for the former DB, right?
What's that, Ice?
Where that comes from, it just kind of
Ooh, nice move.
out at me for some reason.
That didn't take too long.
So 2nd and inches after that first down completion went just shy of the marker.
Let's go! Landed!
Now here's Lauletta. And now he'll tuck it and run. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. Taking matters into his own hands, and he picks up 4 yards and a first down.
Leopard! Leopard!
Now Lauletta on first down. And an alley to run. And he'll slide down to avoid the tackle. The improv on the scramble there gets him 6 and another second down.
Partner, he was going through his
Got my ass
progressions.
kicked.
Not there, not there. After about the 3rd one, he decided he better pull it down and run for it. And he slides down and avoids the hit for good measure.
Now it's Lauletta.
Oh, got my ass kicked again.
Gain on that one, and it's gonna
Must have
bring
been
up a
sticking
third
out
down.
behind that rock that I'm behind.
They had the catch on 2nd down, but it didn't help at all, and now they're looking at 3rd down here.
Leopard! Leopard!
What the fuck? I didn't do shit and I got blown up.
Here's a give to Barkley. And he's got the first down before being taken down at the 46. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
That's how you pick up a first down. You know where the sticks are. You know where the first down marker is, and you find a way to get there. That's called having vision.
He had a lot of vision last week, didn't he? NFC Offensive Player of the Week. He was dominant. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off near the 34. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. He's continuing to be a big presence defensively. Remember last week, AFC Defensive Player of the Week, and a big pick right there.
And when you pile up big numbers, it gets everyone's attention. But sometimes the number just needs to be, how many game-changing plays did you make? Did you take the ball away from the other team? He just did that, trying to win the award again this week.
Meanwhile, they take a shot to start the drive, but this is going to wind up incomplete.
It's always a battle. Who's going to win on first down, the offense or the defense? Let's face it, if you've got the ball, 4 yards or more on first down is what you're aiming for.
Gotta go.
Under pressure, and he'll go down.
Ah!
They'll sack him on
You
what
gotta
ought to
be
be the
kidding me.
final play of this first quarter.
What's the light level recommendation on
Real
this?
strength of late. They know how to get after the quarterback.
Absolutely. 4 sacks last week. That's their first one here. Anything in particular you've seen from them or on film?
I think that they're winning athletically up front.
With the former Volunteer Charles Davis, I'm Brandon
He's a level
Gaudin. It's
21.
the Titans with a football here to begin quarter number 2. They do, however, have a tough 3rd and long coming up.
If it's 21, I bet his light level's
Working out of
around
the gun,
2,700.
Mariota.
He's right up there with me.
Wide open receiver complete. And he takes this one just shy of midfield all the way to the 49. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion.
Come on.
Mariota hands to
I
him.
don't know what that is, but
And he showed off the athletic juke. Good little gain there. Not a whole lot of real estate.
the orange,
but a nice
the,
carry.
that one?
That play wasn't
Okay.
quite as big as the play that preceded it.
Why am
but
I putting
still,
it on now?
Gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
And he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They get 9 out of that one, and as a result, the drive continues. And he's going to take this one down to the 25. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
They'll try to throw now. Mariota. That's going to be caught. And they do get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. A good pickup there at 22. From the gun,
I got a purple.
Mariota. And he will score. Touchdown, Titans. In for the score. And the Titans are going to add on to their lead.
That score was not a game clincher by any stretch of the imagination. But the other team now has to be careful to not let this game begin to slip away.
The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And New York set to take the field. And 2 interceptions thrown here in this first half. You hear it, no matter the sport, they say the great athletes, they can kind of have a short-term memory, but that's easier said than done.
It is easier said than done, but I played with a guy who threw 2 interceptions in the first quarter of a really big game we were playing.
Johnny Unitas?
And no, not quite at that level and not at that age. But I remember
and for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. Well, when you start thinking of guys that are in the mix for Defensive Player of the Year, I think you use him as Exhibit A. Maybe he's not the leading guy right now, but he's at least on the periphery and deserves to be in the discussion.
And because of that, he's looking at a game today where in order to make that big move and maybe become the guy, he needs multiple takeaways, multiple big plays, things that get our attention and reverberate for weeks to come.
Throwing again, Mariota on 2nd and 10.
Well, that was interesting.
Oh, did he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. And now for him on the season, that is his 80th catch, and the result is a first down.
Well, partner, when you ask anyone other than your QB to throw the ball, you must have a lot of confidence. Or
Where are you at,
really
Ice?
going to take them out.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. As his guys are in for 6, and the Titans find a way to stretch their lead. A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good. And the decision to just kick the
I'm dead.
point winds up
That
successful.
big son of a bitch didn't want to go down.
On the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. And the Giants ready to come out now. And last time, 1 play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a 1-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them
Well,
a
this
chance.
is going to be a nightmare right
Maybe
here.
you go play action, show your quarterback, you got a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
They'll start the drive with a run by Stewart. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. The Super Bowl hero, Malcolm Butler, makes a stop.
I don't think any of us were surprised that they decided to start this drive on the ground
Yeah.
after the last 2 drives ended in interceptions.
Unfortunately, though, not a lot going on that first play.
Yeah, I think the anticipation was felt also by the defense.
Ouch.
Leopard, here we go now. Green through
What? No, I killed like 6 of them.
On 2nd down, they run with Stewart. And he'll be tackled at about the 35. Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though, as it'll be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
Gun, 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 gun. We got 4. Here we go now.
Lauletta on 3rd down. He finds Beckham complete. And all the way in. Touchdown, New York. Odell Beckham, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Giants are able to cut into this lead. Rosas to add the extra point.
Where you at? Where you at? I'm coming.
PAT up and good by Rosas. And that cuts this lead
Damn it.
to 13. Rosas now to kick this one away.
That's what I was worried about. Us both going down.
Now Dion Lewis to return.
Just kidding.
Dion Lewis. He's at the 30. 10. Touchdown, Tennessee.
Brandon, my man, just one sentence for that one. Clinic.
And that's what they've done. They lead the league in points per game this season, but it's been
What the
quick
fuck?
strikeability as we saw in that drop.
I think they're actually
Dude, I got my ass kicked by, and I got trapped in a shelf.
How they're going to hit them. This group is well organized, well coached, and extremely
There's
confident.
way more guys over here.
Extra point up and good by Suckup. And the decision to just kick the extra point winds up successful.
It's alright.
So now
This
the
will be
other
good
return
experience.
teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. Here's the
What
giant
the hell,
offense
dude? I
now
spawned
making
in and I got
their way
killed.
onto the field. I guess they have to feel a little gratified to at least get on the board last time, but still work to do.
No doubt about it. I wonder now if they're going to try to increase the urgency a little bit, maybe pump up the pace, maybe go 2 minute. Who knows? Let's see what they decide to do.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked by Kevin Byard. And they will finally put it into the return, but not until he takes it back all the way inside the 10-yard line. We haven't even escaped the first half, and he's already thrown 4 picks.
And Brandon, back in the good old days, probably back before you were born, if your starter threw 4 in the first half,
and he will score. Touchdown, Titans. Marcus Mariota with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon.
You know you
And
got to
the
shoot
Titans
after
are
the
gonna
egg
add
sacs,
on to
right?
their lead. Suckup for the extra point.
I'm right next to you, bro.
Extra point put through by Suckup. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away.
I got him with a super
New York set to take the field.
in the back.
And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the
Well, are we
quarterback some
supposed to get
confidence.
anything for this? Oh, we're not?
They'll start out on the ground.
Oh,
as
well,
Saquon
fuck me.
Barkley powers through it. Oh, now he bowls him over. And they're able to get this one across the 35. A nice pickup there of 11 yards, and it'll move the sticks.
And you remember pre-draft, there's a lot of speculation that the Giants should look for their future quarterback at number 2 with a great possibility. Remember, Sam Darnold from USC was still on the board, but they passed on him to take this runner, Saquon Barkley. And this is exactly why. They think he can extend the life of Eli Manning's career and give them 1,000-yard seasons year after year.
They haven't had a 1,000-yard season since 2012.
Now what, we just go down there?
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Valletta. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. Got a man, it's caught inside the 10. A big play there for the Giants. 58 yards. A great job pulling that one in from a guy, as we know, who can really blaze. He's got a lot of speed.
And that speed can work for him so many different ways. Sometimes he just takes off and goes and just runs past people. Sometimes you get people to back off so far.
And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. Derek Morgan in there to take him down and to take us to the 2-minute warning. So 2 minutes to go in a wild first half. We're back to East Rutherford, but first this timeout. They'll try again on 2nd and goal after going backwards to the 12.
Right there, 54, right there.
Out of the gun, Lauletta. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. And give him 10 that time as he was able to get away from the pressure and get a nice gain. The Giants on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. They're looking at a 3rd and goal here.
17. Here we go now. Green 39. Green 39. Let's go, Heavy. Let's go, Heavy. Heavy, what you got? What you got, Heavy? What you got, Heavy? Give me some. Give me some. Here we go. Here we go. Peek ahead. Peek ahead.
From the gun, here's Lauletta. Steps away to his left. And he's got his man, Beckham. Touchdown, Giants. Odell Beckham with his 2nd touchdown of the game and 5th on the year. And the Giants are able to draw a bit closer.
Damn it. I went over to revive him. We'll make it sound like we is intentional. Did you die too? Trying to revive me?
And he'll take this across the 25, couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. The first update now out of Jacksonville.
Right back in the same spot.
To an early lead there. I have a feeling that one's going to stay tight throughout. We'll continue to monitor. Mariota on 1st down. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up 2nd down.
Even without a ton of pressure in his face, it just shows how difficult it is to pick apart his own defense. Those guys are sitting back, and they're not playing receivers as much as they're playing the eyes of the quarterback when he delivers the ball.
Going deep for Walker, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Titans. Delaney Walker, his 6th touchdown of the season. And the Titans find a way to stretch their lead.
Heard a coach talk about those late-in-the-half scores, especially ones that give your team a pretty decent cushion. He said those could be the ones that can finish off a squad if you let them.
Yeah, they've got the cushion. This half has been theirs. And here comes the Giants offense back
You
out
ever listen to
onto the
Lavelle
field.
Crawford?
And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned it. They're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the 2nd half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete. Some of the fans here don't seem too happy about what we've seen in this first half.
No, not at all, and I understand why. They've looked lethargic, out of sync, and this shows on the scoreboard.
Escaping the pressure right. On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. Good coverage that time by Malcolm Butler. This secondary has been roasted in this first half, but they get a measure.
Well, I tried, but it didn't seem to work either.
Yeah, they're going to need a few more plays like that in order to get their confidence fully back, but that's one step in the proper direction.
So back-to-back.
Of course I'm down.
And that has them staring
I had 16 of them on me. Watch out, Ice.
Lauletta now to throw it. Buying time to his left. And
No, all I did was run over there.
That time he tried to get it to his outlet, tried to get it to his running back.
Ah, damn!
A little bit too high, and actually left his body open for a big hit.
Why?
They only punted twice in the win last week as he gets this one away. And here comes Tennessee as they get set to take the field. And we'll see how this is played. Offensively, they've got the lead. Not a whole lot of time left. What do you think, Charles?
Well, it's tempting to try and add to your lead, but a mistake there that can change things in a big way. I say go ahead, take the knee, get on out for the half.
That grenade hurt her bad.
Here's Mariota. Caught right side. It's Lewis. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play.
I almost got you, dude.
11 of 15 through the air. Here's 1st and 10. From the shotgun.
Well, at least he's trying to revive. You know, I figured out that the sun grenades hurt her pretty bad.
Dalvin Tomlinson in there to get him, and that's sack number 6 for him on the year. So now 20 yards to go on 2nd down after the sack. Work to be done. Mariota now uncorks one for Davis. It's caught inside the 25. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. And Succop, we now proceed to the start of the second half. So we've reached halftime in a wild first half. We'll take a minute to catch our breath. And here's Lewis. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Titan offense now working their way back onto the field. They built a good first half lead. Now they have a chance to add on to it.
And what I'm thinking is that the offensive staff spend the entire halftime just working with them on, here's what we think they're going to do to attack us in the second half. Nice first half that we've had, guys, but be prepared for some change-ups. We're going to see them when we kick it off in the second half.
See how they handle any adjustments that might be made defensively. They keep it on the ground. This time it's Henry. And forget
This is going to suck. Gotta go. Look out.
He was planted in the backfield.
So, Brandon, when this offense gathers together to watch tape for this game, they're going to be feeling pretty good about themselves until the coaches get upset about the play we just saw. But you know their defense is going to be. But we put up big points.
What do I do with this relic?
The defense is going to win one every now and then.
He's going to fire one deep. And the defense loses him. It's complete. A big play. Mariota to Davis. 47 yards. Well, we haven't been shortchanged on offense. Another fun play to watch there on the deep pass.
This game has the feel of, what, a
Damn it.
Turkey Bowl, a Thanksgiving Day. You know, when we get together this year, when the Davises and the Gaudens get together, that's what our playbook's going to look like. Like they're drawing them up to the dirt, and so far it's working for both of them.
And he's going to take this one down to about the 23-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down. On second down, here's Henry. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. An 11-yard pickup for the Titans and a first down.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball and protect this lead. Give it to the backs, play a little bit.
I thought I got you up,
And
dude.
that's probably a good philosophy at this point.
Oh, man, I know that blue bar was close. Jeez, this is ridiculous. But okay, we're going to do this. We're going to do it.
Quickly brought down.
Okay, at least we're hanging out together.
9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits, and there's creases like they were able to exploit right there.
Now they'll run with Lewis. And he gets in. Touchdown, Tennessee. Dion Lewis with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And this Titans offense continues to pour it on. Extra point up and good by Succop. And that will extend this big lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Giants offense now getting set to start the 3rd quarter. They trail offense, first time to touch the ball in quarter 3, and we'll see what they can do.
And I can't wait to see
I had
what they have
hardly
planned,
any ammunition.
because some teams script to start a half. Other teams just go, okay, these are the sequence of plays we want to run. These things worked well for us. And sometimes they throw in that big chunk play right away.
Shocker.
Try and get after them early and try and create a big play to give themselves some momentum.
See what they have up their sleeve. It'll be a loss of 1, and that'll bring up a second and 11.
Double tight, double tight. Hey, 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 hey. 4 down.
Again, it's Barkley. And he's able to plow forward up to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 5 yards on the carry there, and it leaves him with 3rd and about 6 yards to go.
Lucky 56.
I got down, but I got closer to you.
No gain on the play there. A nice job defensively, and it likely forces a punt situation on 4th.
He continues to struggle to find a crease to break off a big one and might need to just put that aside and just try and ram his way forward and get what he can.
.46 on his first kick. This one in that neighborhood as well. That's taken on the 25. 21 yards. Well done on the return. And it'll be Titan football. From Soldier Field, meanwhile, in Chicago, a third-quarter score. And that one is now a 2-touchdown lead for the Packers. And we'll keep an eye on that one as our game goes along here. They'll start on the ground. It's Derrick Henry. And he's brought down. That one good for a pickup of 15 for Tennessee.
That was good, tough running right up the middle. And if the defense can't penetrate
What the
and make
fuck?
him slow his pace or change direction,
Dude.
it's off in the end result.
You just fight and leave me there.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Eli Apple up from his corner spot to make the play.
She's shooting the shit out of me.
4 down. Check, check.
So the delay of game penalty moves it back 5. That makes it 2nd and 10.
Ah. Come on. We're getting better at it.
Try again with Lewis. And some room to maneuver. And down inside the 35, he goes to the 32-yard line. It'll be a gain of 7, and they get it back to a 3rd and 3.
That's why the guy with the headsets is down there. All right, they know what they're doing because they got stuffed on a running play on first down. And I think
Really?
myself and probably
Behind a rock, huh?
throw the football in this situation. But he knew what he was doing, called another run, and now they got 3rd and short.
And into the end zone for a Tennessee touchdown. In for the score. And this Titan offense is running away with this one.
And this is obviously quite a performance. And most of the time when we talk about
You gotta
somebody
be
putting a team
kidding
on their
me.
back, I think we're
Dude
talking
shot
about
me. The
a
one
guy
that you
runs
just
the
shot, he
In
shot
this
me.
case, it's a guy out wide catching it, and he's done exactly that. Truly leading his team right now towards victory.
3 touchdown catches. He's been the headliner. New York set to take the field. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell my offense right here? The punter doesn't exist, guys. He doesn't even exist. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you've got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
Poor punter.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Coming off play action, nowhere to go here. He lost the football, but I believe the Giants got this back, and they will hold on to the possession. The Giants on 3rd down. They've hit it 50%, 3 of 6 to this point. This is 3rd and 16. Now Saquon Barkley. And this has been a familiar sight all afternoon as they stop him behind the line. That'll make it 4th down after a loss of 1. Their already slim hopes are going to ride on this one. They'll go on 4th down.
56.
They're going to run. This is Stewart. And this doesn't end well at all as they stop him far behind the line to gain. The Giants go on fourth, but come up empty. And, boy, possession here turns over with the football already being in the red zone. A first down carry for Henry. And he'll get this one down to about the 17. Carry win, the one to bring him down. Now hold everything.
Oh, man, I'm behind a rock.
It's just their first.
We got a different guy, and he's not coming over
here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, he got me.
Keep it rolling. Keep it rolling. Check 52's the mic.
They'll run it again with Henry, and he'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
The Titans
he didn't know what to do.
Down. A perfect 3 for 3 as they look to keep that streak going. This will be 3rd and 5. They'll run it now out of the gun. And this play gets blown up. They'll lose yardage back at the 17. And a loss of 3 to bring up 4th. So out comes the field goal team now for the second time here today. This will be a 34-yard attempt. And Suckup will put this one right through. And they're well on their way now as the lead grows even larger. So it's 3 more points, and that widens this thing out even further here in the 4th.
And you know in this league, you can never have enough points. But this widens it out, as you said. And now it's all about ball control, isn't it?
And he'll take it a yard or so past the 20. Call it the 21-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on 4th, turned it over. A good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on 4th down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3, and that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think
Coming in hot.
that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
They stay on the ground. This time it's Stewart. And he finds some space past the 25 to the 27. That second down run a big help as 7 yards leaves him with just a 3rd and 3 now.
I know the toss play begins with the guy taking the snap and turning around and tossing it to the runner. But where the real intrigue is, can they seal the edge? Whether it's an offensive tackle or a tight end in the direction they want to run the football. If they do that, that's the result that you get, that type of a game. If they don't, oftentimes it's not a very successful play.
They keep it with Barkley on 1st down. And he'll be brought down just shy of the 45. A solid run on 1st down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
Well, partner, I know this time.
I got her, Ice. I did as good as I could.
This intensity usually gets better as the game goes on. I can just tell you from experience, the first few quarters, oh, you're eager. You come running up there. I'm going to tackle this guy. By the 4th quarter, you're coming up and thinking about it.
And D-line wearing down 4th quarter. Yeah, that's not a guy they want to see consistently. Coming up to the line, and they will need to run another play here before
shit.
the 2-minute warning. On 3rd down, Barkley. No gain there on the play, and that's going to leave them with a 4th down. Time for a break. All right, they're going to try and keep hope alive here on 4th down. They're going for it. Back to finish it off on EA Sports after this. Desperation time on fourth down for Lauletta. He'll complete this to Ingram as tight end. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. No reason not to try it there, and they do indeed convert on fourth. On first down, Lauletta. Over the middle of the backfield. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line. That goes for a gain of 31.
I got you up, but look out, look out. Well, you know what? I was trying to save your ass. I even lured him up there.
I think the reason he's so successful with them, as we just saw there, is the intensity with which he runs the route.
You know what? We do what we do. That's all that we do.
Intensity seems to win the day for him.
Keep blaming on me. I tried.
For Lauletta, one final throw. Rolling to his right. And that will be incomplete. They were going for a consolation TD, but it was not to be. And time has run out now on this game. Well, Charles, the forecast called for rain throughout the entire game, and we got rain throughout the entire game. But these two teams, they had